Isn't watching fish so relaxing and somewhat mesmerizing? I come out here to the pond to relax, and it's always a joy to watch the fish as they're swimming around or begging for food. This summer has been rather adventureless, between the rain and, well, life just happening. But I did manage to get out to the pond whenever I could find a little bit of sunshine and practice my video skills in trying to record some of the wildlife around here. So this video is going to be a compilation of all the critters that I could find around here. You'll see, there's a mallard duck. Obviously the fish are here all the time. Dragonflies, turtles, painted turtles. I captured the painted turtles, but we do have snappers, but I didn't get to record them. A family of wood ducks live here also. They were rather difficult to film, and most of it was from a great distance, so I apologize if the footage isn't all that great a quality. They're very, very skittish and would hide under the underbrush. Whenever I came out, they would see me before I'd even see them. So sometimes if I sat real quiet, real far away, they would come out and stay right near the shore, or there's a little area in the back corner where it's a little less dense in the vegetation, and I could see them hanging out there, and they'd go out for a little swim and dabble a little on the weeds on the pond and then go back, and it was neat to watch them when I could watch them. So my apologies if that footage is not great. The wood ducks also blend in really well with the background, so they can be very hard to spot because of their camouflage. The little bit of white ring around their eyes is pretty much what tipped me off as to them being there. That and any kind of motion. I've kind of tuned myself so that I'm always on the watch for motion. Now, if the breeze is blowing, it makes it harder, but sometimes you look for, if things are moving in like a different direction from when the wind is blowing, then there's some kind of creature there. And that's one of the things I use in trying to find the wildlife. The red-tailed hawk nest that was featured in my last video is located near the pond. Over the course of the summer, I have seen smidgen fly over twice, but this kind of gives wood duck family a reason to be so flighty and always wanting to duck underneath all the underbrush. It's to escape predators. It can be attacked from both land and sky. The pond tends to attract a lot of birds. With all the bushes, it has lots of cover for them to hide, and it also produces a lot of berries for them to eat. The pond itself produces numerous bugs for the birds to eat, and there's a variety of birds that come to the pond, not just waterfowl. We have great blue herons, we have little green herons, gray catbirds, sparrows, robins, cedar waxwings, kingfishers, kingbirds, house wrens, cardinals, you pretty much name it. I've even seen warblers here. It's pretty amazing to see the variety, and they tend to cycle through the year depending on their migration patterns. Great blue heron would fly off before I'd ever have a chance to even get near the pond. Little green herons were a lot of fun, and you'll see in an upcoming clip I actually had two little green herons. One was I was focused on with a camera, and there was one sitting like right above me, and they were talking back and forth. It was so cool, so much fun. I just can't tell you how exciting that was. Little green heron. There's one behind me. This is so cool. It's almost like a little dog bark. turtles are one of the few reptiles that I actually like. Now, when I was little, my mom would take me to the zoo, but I never wanted to go into the reptile area because of all the snakes. They absolutely terrify me. So she would hold her hands over my eyes, and I'd still have to walk through. But she'd get to a window where they had the turtles, and she would open her hands up just enough so that I could see the turtles, and they were so cool. And then she'd blindfold me back up, and we'd walk out and back out into the sunshine, away from the snakes and back to where it was safe. But to this day, I still really love the turtles. And if you watch this clip, you'll see there's a koi fish. It almost looks like it's trying to get up on land, but I'm sure there's some kind of bug. It's either trying to eat a bug, or maybe it's fighting with this turtle, with the smaller turtle that you can't see. But as the fish turns to go, you'll see a little tiny head pop up, and that's of a smaller painted turtle. And that painted turtle is going to try to join the other three up on the land. Although he's not exactly welcomed if you watch closely. And once he gets tossed back into the water, he starts to swim away. And if you look real close, he pops his head back up and looks back at the others like he's saying, "You meanies." If you're patient and quiet enough and just watch, it's amazing the things that you can find in this world. You would think they would be taking shelter in this rain. Of course, God takes care of his creatures. He gave them weatherproof fur and feathers. Hello, Froggy. I hear you. What's up, duckies? It's starting to rain harder. Thank you for joining me at the pond to relax. I sincerely hope that all the wildlife was able to brighten your day. If you would, please leave a comment below if you enjoyed the video, and if you have any suggestions that would help me to make the videos better, I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe.